How you doing? Last night in my inbox, I had an ock ask me about the rapture, and what was my thought? And basically, I don't believe in the rapture. I don't believe in this left behind stuff. It's not really consistent with the thing that's in the scriptures. When you look at the situation with Noah gathered up an ark and did everything, and basically, you know, left behind. He wasn't left left behind to die. He was left behind for salvation. Those that were taken or dealt with, they died. They were judged. In the Left Behind movies and everything, they have it where the good people were taken away or whatever, those that were going into salvation. No, it kind of defeats the whole narrative of what earth was for. um, Yahuwah created man on earth to rule this realm and to establish the dominion of the kingdom here on earth. Basically, to have his will being done on earth like as is in heaven. That narrative is over and over and over and over. Israel is established as a kingdom. And of course, when you even look at in the Revelations, the kingdom has 12 gates named after the sons of, majority of the sons of Israel. So that's Israel. And the kingdom in the end, you see that the throne comes down from heaven and he dwells among us here on earth. So the whole dynamic has always been to establish earth as another realm of heaven, to establish the kingdom on earth, that his will be done on earth as is in heaven. You can even look at many other times that people kind of stepped out of place. Like look at Kohath and them. When they stepped out against Moses, the ground swelled up and sucked them in. So the ones taken away were the ones that were the problem. You even go back to deal with Yahusha when he talked about the wheat and tares growing together. The harvest is plenty. So, the harvest is plenty would mean that the wheat for the harvest would be what they wanted to keep. And the tares, no, they want it destroyed. So they grew together, but then the tares were removed and destroyed, and the wheat was left. So this whole narrative of raptures being taken away, the good being taken away, does not fit the narrative of the scriptures. It over and over, it just doesn't fit. I don't understand. I think they put that out there for some confusion to have people, look at it the wrong way. But in the end, earth is established for Yah's dominion. He said, be fruitful and multiply on the earth and have dominion of earth. That's what he set Adam here for, the first man and Havah. That whole narrative was to establish his kingdom here. And in the end, we see that the first Adam failed, but then the second Adam brings it to fruition, and that be Yahusha. And so the throne comes down and he reigns. That's right there in Revelations. It's 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 in the narrative. You don't see a change. Most people want to make the Most High change. His plan, we may not understand every aspect of it, and so it may seem new to us, but he's running the same program, same plan. His whole plan has been to establish his kingdom here on earth, spread his dominion, show his love towards us, as we are his. He takes care of his. He doesn't destroy his. The things that are destroyed or taken away are what are not his, the tares. He tends to the wheat. He tends to the sheep. He's a good shepherd. But hey, there's scripture. Just look through it when you read it yourself and stuff. If you stop, basically bringing in another narrative. See, when they put that narrative out there, it had our focus, go off a little bit. So when Paul talks about, them being raised up to the sky, it didn't say nothing about them leaving. Yeah, they were raised up to the sky, but what was to happen? For us to, I guess, be here and be in a part of the kingdom, we will have to have renewed flesh. The desire and everything that's in us that's carnal will have to be removed. The sin nature would have to be removed. You look at it that he's already has established that he's going to write on us in our hearts his laws. His laws didn't go away. They're going from being on a tablet of stone and coming to being on a tablet of our heart. It's like it's going to be in us, so it'll be something that comes out of us more fluently, just like he puts his ruach in us. That's what's going to help us do his laws. And, shamar, keep. Most people look at it and say, oh, we can't do all of those. It's never asked us to do all. Some laws do not apply to certain, like if it's a gender law. There's no way a man can do the law that deals with menstruation and things of that nature. And then if you're not a priest, you can't do the priestly laws. I get it. We're a royal priesthood. So we definitely need to comprehend what's going forth so we can respect it. As a walker, I cannot, I can't really do the laws that goes for vehicles and cars if I'm a walker, but I still have to observe them, and they benefit me because then I know where I'm protected against drivers or something like that. So, with this law, you got to know what you're protected against, what's going to benefit you, what's going against you. You have to know every aspect. How do you do that without observing, without guarding, without keeping, without shamaring the law? But again, all right, blessed day. Got to get to this work. All right, blessings. Shalom.